All right, friends, thanks for joining us again today on the Wholehearted Truths podcast. My name is Emily Schwartz, your host, and I have a great friend here with me today. As always, we've got a little bit of sass mixed with grit, grace, and a whole lot of faith to lead you to endless possibilities. This person is taking possibilities to the whole next level. Let me just tell you, I am going to let her introduce herself. Wendy, please come on and tell us a little bit about you.
Thanks, Emily. So I'm an international and TEDx speaker, author, the paid stage coach, and the founder of One Stories, a brand new platform. So that's in a nutshell.
I love it. And Wendy and I got connected at a ladies networking event. So anybody out there listening, make sure that you sign up for and do the thing. Get out there, meet new people because we got the chance to connect. And Wendy, you were talking about gratitude over complaints, and that caught my attention. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so back in 2017, I joined a movement called A Complaint-Free World. And I was trained by Will Bowen, so I became a certified complaint-free trainer. And something I learned is the opposite of a complaint is gratitude. Right? Because when we complain, we're putting negativity out in the world. But when we are grateful, we bring in the good things back into life because we're noticing the good things. We're being grateful for it and thankful for the things that are already present.
I love that. And I think it gets so hard because we tend to focus so much on the negative, that statement of even within ourselves, we're our own worst critic. And so, do you see yourself falling into that trap sometimes? And how do you get out of that?
I definitely do. So with the complaint-free world movement, there's a 21-day complaint-free challenge that we do. And I don't have my bracelet on hand, but we you put this purple bracelet on, you can use anything. You go through your day and you try not to complain. And every time you complain, you shift the bracelet from one wrist to the other. And it takes most people like 4 to 6 months to complete. It's a really, because 21 days consecutively. So when I find myself falling back into those old patterns, and you notice because it's the negative things are popping up in your life, like there's drama or negativity. I'm like, you know what? I wonder if I'm kind of bringing this on myself because I'll get into a negative pattern of complaining. So then I just throw on my bracelet and I try to do the complaint free challenge again. And sure enough, things start to turn around.
I love that. Okay, we're going to come back to that in a little bit here. But first, I want to know, moving with that train of thought, what are you most excited about in the coming year?
Oh gosh. Well, mainly like my platform, One Stories, we're putting people on the stage that have transformational stories. So we're talking about people who have been through really rough times and have turned it around. So like turning complaints around, turning negativity into a positive. These are people who have really had some really incredible pivotal moments, that one moment when everything changed. So putting those people on the stage, I cannot wait to see them tell their stories and see how it helps them and their business and their lives by kind of almost like shedding that or like it's almost like a brick we carry around extra weight, those things from our past, that trauma that we hold on to. I did my own talk this past week, and I'm telling you, it was like a weight lifted, sharing that journey.
I love that. I can still remember the first few times I'll say that I shared my story because we do the same thing where you and I both have the opportunity to coach and encourage people to share those things, right? Not all the rainbows and butterflies, but those moments when everything changes. And it's almost like you really just feel that weight coming off of your shoulders. And the cool part is people that are listening can say, "Oh, me too, girl. I've been there." And it just makes us more relatable. So, I am so grateful and thankful for the work that you do and bringing that to light for more people to be able to do that and to share that. And so, any of our listeners here, where is the best place for them to get connected with you and to be able to hear more?
So I'm on Facebook a lot. So you can just search my name, Wendy Babcock, on Facebook. Otherwise, my website is just wendybabcock.com. That's the quickest route to me.
I love that. And the challenge that you had mentioned, is that something that people can find on either one of those places as well?
They can go to Will Bowen's website. It's just willbowen.com or a complaintfreeworld.org. And they can see the information around the complaint free movement. And there's a book called The Complaint Free World you can buy on Amazon. And it walks you through the whole challenge and tells you like how to turn your life around by becoming complaint free. I just love this movement.
I love that. I think that is absolutely amazing. So, as you all know, I love to leave you with a homework assignment. And so today we're going to use Wendy's. I think it's phenomenal. So, have a bracelet or have something that's visual for you where you can literally do the exercise that she laid out when you're complaining and shifting that. And I can't wait to hear either tell Wendy or myself how this exercise goes for you. Wendy, any last words that you want to leave everybody with today before we jump off and close out?
Yeah, I think I would say just recognizing your own patterns of behavior. I mean, because everything's inward, right? I mean, being mindful of what we say and what we do and what we put out into the world, because that always comes back.
I love that. I love that, that it comes back around. So good. And with that, we will leave you all and we'll see you back for the next episode. Thanks, Wendy.
Thanks, Emily.